What's going on, everyone? It's Marsellis back with another video. Today, we got to talk about Shiba Inu. We have some updates from the one and only Satoshi Kusama for Shiba Inu. So, we're going to go over those updates and we're going to talk about Shiba Inu in general. So, definitely just hit that like button and subscribe. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor, none of this is financial advice. Leave a comment in the comment section and also check out my other channel, Marcel's Clips. If you want to see small clips of these videos, check out the link in the description. So, let's get straight to Shiba Inu though. And after all this, we're going to get to the technical analysis for Shiba Inu. But first things first, we are only down 3.6% in the last 24 hours for Shiba Inu. So that's not too bad at all. And in the last 7 days, only 1.2%. But we're only up 12.8% in the last 30 days. And if you see a lot of meme coins, like Floki, Baby Doge, all these other meme coins, Dogelan, like you see that they are doing more gains than Shiba Inu right now. Right now, Shiba Inu only at 12.8% gains. So I think Shiba Inu is actually cooking up and waiting for something big, and obviously that's Shibarium. But the real question on everybody's mind is, when is Shibarium actually going to come out? Some people said it was going to come out this month. Some people say inside of March. Some people say inside of May. But I think sometime around March or May, it should be coming out soon. But we got some big news going on inside of inside the Shiba Inu community. So you can see OK Coin Japan is now listing Shiba Inu. So this is pretty big that OK Coin OK Coin Japan is actually now going to list Shiba Inu. I almost said OKX, but yeah, OK Coin Japan now going to list Shiba Inu. So that's pretty big. Shout out to them for listing Shiba Inu. We got here, I can't read Japanese kanji, so it's going to be hard to actually read this for me. But they said on the 28th is going to be the actual listing for Shiba Inu on the 28th. So we'll have to wait for that. So big shout out to them for that. Now, not only is OK Coin Japan listing Shiba Inu, we also have over here Bone is now being listed onto Gate.io. And we all know that Bone is also going to be for Shibarium. It's going to be the coin for Shibarium. So the gas fees and all that good stuff is going to be paid in Bone. So Shibarium is going to run off of Bone. This is going to be pretty big for Bone and for Shiba Inu in general. And the fact that Bone is now getting listed to all these different exchanges definitely shows that it's on the right path. And if you look at it, Bone is actually still rated pretty highly, like rank 111, $1.84. It is down 9.8% for the last 24 hours, but we are getting a new listing for today. So that's still big. Even though we are down on Bone, it's still in the last year, it's still up 175 in the last year. So that's pretty good. In Bone, it's still doing like huge numbers. So I definitely have high, heavy conviction inside of Bone. I think eventually Bone is going to be priced nearly the same as Shiba Inu. So that would be nearly 100x for Bone. My last prediction for Bone, I predicted a $60 Bone, right? And a $60 Bone would then bring us over. Let's go ahead and take our circulating supply and then multiply that by $60, and that'll give us our market cap. So $60 Bone would be worth about 13.7 billion inside of market cap, and to be exact, 13,795,706,100 and that's how much Bone would be worth if it hits $60. So I definitely believe it can hit $60 and it'll be priced around Sheep's price. And yeah, because we'll also be in a bull market, so Sheep would be way more than 13 billion. Sheep will probably be more like 20, 50 billion like it was before. Bone like 13 billion. So I think a $60 Bone is definitely coming in our near future. So that's definitely something to watch out for as well. But over here you can see Gate.io listing Bone is very, very good for us. Now you can also see BitGet. So the BitGet exchange is now listing, Bone. It already listed it the 2nd of February. That was a while ago. But you can see Bone is now getting that butterfly effect where it's getting listed on all these different exchanges back to back, like how Shiba Inu did. So I think the same thing could happen here, or not the butterfly, but I think it's called the snowball effect, not butterfly effect, snowball effect. But yeah, Bone is going to start getting that snowball effect where it just keeps getting listed and listed to new exchanges. So that's pretty good for us. Now, moving on from this, Shibarium, we just now got a blog from Satoshi Kusama himself. And he put this blog out. It says Shibarium blog 2022, the year of learning. And he said his focus was for the whole time to understand how to make Shibarium different, viable for the common ecosystem, and the best team possible. So you can see how he's talking about Shibarium down here, all this good stuff. So I'm going to go over to the more important parts. We're not going to read everything. So you have the breeds, the community, the best community ever, as they call them. So the breeds were a concept to help create a structure in an otherwise structureless, decentralized group of volunteers. So that's what they call themselves, the Sheep team. And then we got the Shiba Eternity. So the core team at the time, as teams constantly change and evolve, agreed to hire an A-level studio to produce a decentralized Shiba game for Shiboshi. So Shiba Eternity, as we already know, this is their game for the Shiboshis. So all that's good. And I think this is also good for Shiba Inu, but I don't think the game in Shiba Eternity is what's gonna bring Shiba Inu like top tier, like way above all the other coins. I think Shibarium is what's gonna bring Shiba Inu up to the top tens. But right now, like Shiba Inu is not in the top 10 for one. Shiba Inu is at rank 15. But if it's going to be a top 10, it's going to be Shibarium that brings Shiba Inu to the top 10 rather than Shiba Eternity. So I think we really need to focus more so on Shibarium. But anyways, it says down here, does this mean that the game is a failure? Not at all. And that's what I'm saying. It doesn't mean the game's a failure. It just means Shibarium is what's gonna bring Shiba Inu to the top rather than Shiba Eternity. So I think they're gonna start focusing on Shibarium more, and that's why they're putting Bone in the spotlight because they know Bone is gonna be that currency of Shibarium. But anyways, it says the goal was to produce a quality game that could be leveraged and licensed to the greater Shiboshi community and made into a Shibarium version that rewards players with a robust IP, powerful, blah, 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 blah. So, yeah, that was the goal for them. But they're like, look, it's cool, fun gameplay, all that good stuff. Hopefully, when Shibarium comes out, it's going to be even better. And that's pretty much what they're looking at. Now, this looks delicious. I'm not going to lie. Whatever this company is, whatever this restaurant is, Welly, that looks delicious. That looks like a delicious chicken sandwich. So shout out to Welly. But anyways, Welly was a business that was already growing while serving incredible food. Moreover, the Welly team was powerful, smart, young, witty, talented, easy to verify, and a delight to work with. They said, as I began to see the skill of those individuals exhibited, it was obvious that this was a group I wanted to work with and for the future. Sadly, this caused a troubling response within the ranks of the breeds who saw this new team as a threat to their existence. To this day, I'm still not sure exactly why. I was able to achieve the following goals. We solved the problems in real time. How can Shibarium be worked into real life projects? Blah, blah, blah. How can multiple teams work together to achieve success? These are just questions that he's asking. Blah, 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 blah. So, Shiba Fashion, and we got all that other stuff. Shiba Fashion. In regards to Shiba Fashion, the Welly team introduced us to the incredible John Richmond. So they're just talking about how they got to where they are and what they were doing in 2022. Blah 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 blah. Sheeb, the metaverse, also very very good. But what was really important, like I said, is Shibarium. But Sheep.io, the metaverse. So they're talking about how it works and all that. Luckily, during the process of working on Sheep Eternity, I developed an excellent relationship and blah blah blah. That's how Sheep Metaverse came about. So Shibarium, this is the main goal of this blog. They said Shibarium was the goal of 2022. So, as all you can see, while many criticized my decisions to work on certain projects, my focus this whole time was to understand how to make Shibarium different. I'm not perfect, but I love sheep, blah, blah, blah. Eventually, even though I'm proud of the work I accomplished, I realized I couldn't ignore the toll this took on my mental health. Pretty much saying they had to take a little step back, face some death threats for Shibarium, and I guess all that good stuff. He had to take a step back, some aggression. Some people are really passionate about it, I guess. And then so he said, while I haven't been always successful, I've learned each error, blah, blah, blah. While I disagree with the various sheep teams at times, we work together. So pretty much there's a lot of disagreements going on inside of the Shiba Inu team, which is why Shibarium hasn't came out already, which is why they had problems with Welly and Shiba Fashion and all this. There's disagreements in the team, pretty much what he's saying. But he's saying he's excited because the Shibarium projects the community have already been planning are amazing. So they're saying that they have a lot of amazing stuff ready to launch, and they have a lot of stuff that will make sure it's amazing when it launches. So we're gonna talk some more about this. So down here you can see he said essentially I've done everything I could to ensure that everyone is welcome to Shibarium because they are. However, that doesn't mean people and projects have free reign to behave without respect. So he's just asking for you to put some respect on his name. But he said, but when shy. So in this blog, I spoke on what we've done publicly and stealthily to advance the idea of Shibarium during the development. They said next I'll go into detail about what I've done behind the scenes to prepare the blockchain for public consumption and to keep us all safe, technical aspects, why intake, and much more. And they said then we will release the intake form in Shibarium beta. So it's coming soon. And then he said, soon, friends. Until then, be well. They said, nope. Any use of copyright and trademark terms or images from Shiba Eternity, including Shiba Eternity card, terms like shadow cat, blah, blah, are used with permission. So they're pretty much just doing a disclaimer there. But this is pretty interesting to see because they said that, look, we have a lot already done with Shibarium, but we're just waiting to roll that out now. So they're just, like they said here, they're waiting to roll it out to the public. So this is going to be interesting. They're just working on more technical aspects right now to make sure that it's safe for the people. So that's pretty much what's going on with Shibarium right now. So we're just going to have to wait and see how that plays out. But a lot of questions on people's minds is, will Shibarium boost Sheep's price and attract more investors? So that's the big question that everybody has. And personally, I think it will increase more investors for Shibarium, right? It's going to cause more people to use Shiba Inu, and more people may build on Shibarium. You just may see a whole list of other things happening for Shibarium. Now, granted, Shibarium isn't going to be like your typical Ethereum blockchain. It's not going to be like Ethereum. It's not going to be like some of the other chains. It's gonna be more like they said it's like a layer two is like Polygon. It's not gonna be, it's not gonna be your Bitcoin or your Ethereum. So yeah, pretty much Shibarium is not gonna be anything like that. But what you do want to know about Shibarium, the layer two, the launch date they said I think is either May or March. So that's just what they're saying, and I think that it could be true this time. They say around May. At first they thought it was gonna be coming out way earlier, but they said sometime February, but they quickly stopped that rumor. That was just a rumor, by the way. People were like February 14th, February 14th. See, you can even see here February 14th. That was just a rumor. But yeah, we're seeing now that the real release date is probably going to be more so around May. So around May, we could see Shibarium coming out. So that would be cool. Someone said Shibarium will launch next week, according to the lead developer at Shiba Inu. So they said next week, and they said this 2 days ago. So yeah, I don't think they're right with the next week one. So you definitely want to be careful with stuff that you see online. A lot of them are false. Don't think it's going to be coming out next week. But hey, we'll see. We'll see. Will Shibarium boost Sheep's price and attract more investors? We already kind of know how this goes. Blockchain rolls out. Everybody wants to start using it. It's a layer two, so it's not really its own chain, but it's still, it's like it's a chain, but it's built on top of Ethereum. But anyways, this is going to be really good. It's going to be really good for Shiba Inu. And when Shibarium actually comes out, I don't think it's going to be in a week, but around May, we're going to have some really, really, really big news when that comes out. I think it'll shake up the whole crypto market, honestly. But anyways, over here for the technical analysis, like we said at the beginning, let's go over the technical analysis. So right now, Shiba Inu is bouncing on the support down here at 0.0000125. So that's 4Z125. Right now we're at 4Z12579. So we're at 0.000012579. So what we're suffering right now is a downtrend. You can see here on the oscillator, we just came off this overbought area. And mind you, this is only a 15-minute chart. So really what we want to look at for Shiba Inu is the 4-hour chart, because this is going to show us a long-term perspective for Shiba Inu. Now, over here, we can see that we did just now hit this resistance all the way at the top for Shiba Inu. You can see that is 0.00015. So yeah, 4Z15. Right now we're at 4Z12. So now we need to try to get back to 4Z15. And currently right now, we are seeing that this red area pretty much shows us that there's less demand for our supply and demand. We just now hit a strong downtrend here. High activity was expected, and we've seen that was high selling activity. So I think Shiba Inu might actually sell off a little bit lower from where we're at now. We could probably pull back a little bit lower than where we are now. And I think possibly seeing Shiba Inu pull back to either 0.00011, which is 4Z11, or even getting down here to the point of adding another zero again. But we'll have to wait and see. But right now, like where we came from, I think Shiba Inu is still doing extremely well from what we came from. Like I'm still very bullish on Shiba Inu for the long term, and I still believe it has potential. And look, if we were to become bullish out of nowhere here on Shiba Inu, then we do have this resistance, like I said, 4Z15, and then the top area all the way at 4Z17. But other than that, that's pretty much what we got here for the Shiba Inu technical analysis. Just slow movements right now. But yeah, definitely hit the like button and subscribe. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Leave a comment in the comment section. And as always, I'll be back with another video.